Hello, gamers and gimlets. I'm trying to get the best angle at this, but I really can't, so this is what you're going to have to deal with. This is the Nintendo Museum Official Book English Version Volume 1, so the implication that there's going to be more of these. This is only purchasable at the Nintendo Museum in Kyoto, Japan. Nintendo Museum. 40th special feature. All right, so very nice cardstock. It comes in English and Japan versions. I got the English version. I'm gonna have to go like this. So first page has, ooh, look at my hand. I don't really know what the deal is there. It's like silhouettes, I guess. It's like imagine they were there. I believe that's all Mario, guys, because it's like celebrating the 40th. So you see, I don't have some overhead shot, but you're gonna have to deal with this in high res and then this blurry. But you're getting 1969, how the museum, like what the property was, because this is not where Nintendo was founded in 1889, but this is where they did a lot of their manufacturing in the later half of the 20th century. Squeeze me. A lot of the stuff shown here is pretty much where you're going to be able to see in the museum itself, behind a lot of glass. They don't allow you to take pictures of most of the stuff, so here's really the some of the only method you're going to get pictures of this place. I'm kind of going through this for the first time as well, so bear with me, but I love these guys. You tap them, they make noise. A lot of this information you could also find in the Nintendo Direct that Miyamoto did a year or two ago. I'm going to try not hitting the camera, but I'm trying to get this full frame. This is cool. This is a map. I kind of wish they would give you a map, but there was like a digital website, you know, scan a QR code type of thing. The interactive exhibits are cool. The product exhibits is really where you're not supposed to take pictures. This is the gift shop, essentially. I don't know why they call it a second building. I guess it is a second building, but it's kind of, yeah, whatever. I'm not going to pull this apart. This was a really cool wall. This has just a lot of Nintendo art on it. And then this third building, I didn't go to the workshop. I didn't do the Hanafunda card thing, but if you wanted to do it, I just didn't feel like it was probably the most bang for your buck time-wise because, you know, you're not in Japan for that long, especially if you don't live there. If you live there, you might be there for longer. The cafe is really cool. Was a big fan of this. This is a Wind Waker stainless steel, not stainless steel, what do you call it? What the churches have, I don't know. Something steel? No. What is it called? Color. Stained glass, that's what I'm looking for. So this is really cool. This is a whole map of the area. I love this wall. This has every system and games that are on every system. So like Mario, what it looked like on the NES in each system. Once again, a lot of it's Nintendo Direct. I'm kind of just showing you this pamphlet of sorts. Game system exhibit. Yeah, so this is probably my favorite thing in the whole thing. It's just every, let's see, a complete set of Nintendo's game systems. Wait. Sure. Oh, no, the upper monitor show gameplay from each title. It's literally every Nintendo published game for every system. It's insane. There's definitely better ways to get a look at this, but I'm using this little TikTok stand I got. Storage is really cool up here. It's kind of just a section where it's just like, I don't know if you could see that, but that's the original Wii U prototype with it's just like a tablet with two Wiimotes glued to the side, essentially. I forgot what that is. I think that's a prototype Virtual Boy controller. The evolution, the game series. So this is where I guess it got a little redundant, like these evolution of game series. It's like, all right, I already saw these boxes for the consoles, but it was cool seeing them all together where it's like, all right, here's every Mario Party. So, you know, over here in the game system, you're getting every Mario Party on the GameCube next to each other, but here you're getting every Mario Party across N64, Wii, and all that, you know? This was trying to be like, yeah, the gold ring, silver ring, gold star system. It wasn't that great. It was like, okay, the gold ring this is like, hey, gold ring around F-Zero. It's like, all right, cool. And then it's like silver ring around the Zapper, and then like gold around touchscreen. It's like, okay, cool. It could have been structured a little better. However, I just loved it. I'm talking about like what other people would see at like a museum jockey that just came from the Louvre in France and is like judging this like as a museum. I could see the issues there, but as a Nintendo fan, I think this place was perfect because you're already going in with all that knowledge, you know? What else is in here? This is really cool. I gotta take a stop and just read everything, but this is cool, just seeing the evolution of the blocks. So this is the first one and the new one, but then you can't see it here, and it's not even easy to see looking at the magazine. But in person, you really see every render, every question mark block. in every Mario game, so it's kind of cool. Then there's themed like vibes, so it's like, all right, this is all music in Nintendo games, and then you see the history of music. It's like, all right, they started with some weird drum thing, but then they did, you know, DDR in the GameCube, then they did Wii music, then they did Donkey Kong Bongo, so it's kind of cool like that. Similar thing for all these other type of play methods, so it's like, you know, here's the movement, here's you know, how you deliver play, and it's like, honestly, there was some stuff that I didn't know. Like, I didn't really know much about the Famicom disk system, so I learned a lot about that. The first floor is really cool, has a lot of this, you know, this is kind of like a Nintendo Museum review, I gotta say. Less so a review of the book itself, but I think this is great. I think this book should have came out. So this book actually came out in October of 2025, but the museum opened up in November 2024. So it's kind of like, why did this release with the museum itself? Would have been cool, but here we are. I think I got these dough balls. I forgot what they were. I think they were good. The burger sucked, though. I gotta say, the burger was not good. It was cool to be in the place, but the burger was just, there was a mushroom. Like, one of the vegetarian options was just a full mushroom. I don't know what the Japanese food isn't that good, but this is not what the video is about. The video is about really this funkin'. I'm sorry for cursing. Please forgive me. This bonus stage is what they call the shop, and they had some great merch. I didn't see this glass. I would have gotten that glass, but I have some of the controller stuff. I got the Virtual Boy one. The Hanafuna, yeah. I had Clubhouse games on the DS. I had Clubhouse games on the Switch. If I didn't learn how to play Hanafunda there, I'm not going to learn how to play Hanafunda here. So this is insane because I'm a big guy where it's like, if I don't get merch, I want a picture of the merch. You know, I kind of go to concerts and I take pictures of the merch booth, even though I know I don't really, how many black concert tour shirts does one need? But I like to know, it's like, oh, I saw them. So, you know, people don't often post everything online, and sometimes it's hard to find things online. Like, I have this Nintendo Museum shirt. I love it. I have these saucers. I put soy sauce in them. But it's cool to know, like, oh, these were all this. Like, I actually forgot about these little notebook things that have for each game. But it's cool, yeah. So every system, every platform had a whole suite of the same stuff, which is kind of cool. So it's like everyone had a mug. Let's see, is that on the next page? Yeah, here it is. They all had a pen, a mug, a shirt, a plush, a pin, whatever, as you can see here. A lot of stickers. I don't really know what I'd do with stickers, but no, this place was awesome. I would have loved to, you know, get one of these big plush controllers, but I live in New York, and, you know, where am I going to put it in New York? And I didn't really know where to pack it either. Let's see. The shirts are really cool. They kind of have this two-tone system, as you can see, so it's like a shirt and a shirt vibe. But I was just a little... It felt very like a launch team, you know? Like, this is like if you're outside the Nintendo store in the GameCube launch, like, this is the shirt all the employees would wear. So it's like, I don't know, it felt a little weird. Like, am I going to wear that on a regular day? It's like, oh, I love the Wii. I was thinking about getting the Wii U shirt as a joke, but it looks more like I got that from Goodwill from someone who worked at GameStop when the Wii U launched, you know? So all that really should have been a free pamphlet that you get when you go to the store. This, I understand why it came out this year. The Nintendo Museum as part of the 40th anniversary, because, you know, 2025 was the 40th anniversary. But I appreciate this. Like, I haven't read this yet. This looks really cool. Memories section, music and Mario. You have all their Mii's up top. I love that. In It Together. Some Things Never Change. Heading toward 100 years. Yeah, that's crazy. Hopefully these guys, you know, never die. This is interesting. Okay, so now... let's see there's always some discrepancies with the Mario history. So, like, where is Mario USA? Okay, Mario USA shows up there. It's fine. What else is always an issue? Like, where is... okay, New Super Mario Bros. 2 is there. That's one that's sometimes not counted. You have Run, you have 3D Fury. I think this is getting them all. Let me know in the comments below if this... is missing anything. It's typically the USA and then the spin-off games. But then, let's see if the spin-off games here. Like, no Super Mario Land 3 Wario Land, you know? Like, that doesn't count. But now what about Wii U Deluxe? Is Wii U Deluxe here? Wii U Deluxe is here. Okay, so it's an interesting consortment. Oh, and you have the whole Advance series also. The whole Super Mario Advance on the Game Boy Advance series is here. So that's one that you don't usually see included in these kinds of things. This is cool on the right side, all the games. I kind of like that with the release date. This is sick. This is sick. This page is just great. These are all the bangers. So this is not including these spin-offs. It is including the spin-offs because 2's right there. I like how it shows the cartridge and the disc and stuff. It's really cool. Even Mario Maker for the 3DS. But now I was like, where's Super Mario Land 2? Is that here? Yeah, you see, I don't know why Super Mario Land 2 doesn't get a page here, but was on the timeline, but Mario Maker is. It's a lot of, I don't know who defines this. Like, Super Mario Land 2 is one of my favorite ones, and it's not, like, part of that other section. Hold on, let me bring this back down here. Once again, I'm sorry for the angle, but I know you could read this perfectly, but you can't read this top stuff perfectly. But take a flight, go there, or you know what, let me know in the comments down below. Timestamp me and ask me for a high-res picture of this page, and I will send it to you in your YouTube message box. This is sick. So these are some of the art that was shown off in the art room, the temporary like art exhibit, which I don't know if that was on the map. Let me see. Was that on the map, the art area? Let's see. The evolution, themed exhibits, art gallery. Art gallery? Materials. Yeah, art gallery up here. This is the limited time area in the back. Interesting. Very cool. Get back to here. Wow, just some good sketches, you know. Not the full art book by any means, but just some cool sketches, you know. This is what they're thinking about. Look at that. Is that sunshine on the bottom right there? Yeah, it looks like sunshine. Nintendo Museum. Just wacky visuals happening right now. Kind of like that. Very cool. And that's it. Very interesting. So light, you know, light overall. How many pages? Let's see. Give me a second. These are not numbered. 31 pages, 32 pages. Let's say 40 pages total. Unauthorized reproduction. Sorry, I'm going to share this on YouTube. So this is the same thing from before, but now you move it and you get all the guys. Anyone from my favorite Mario Land 2? Anyone see a Mario Land 2 asset? If you see a Mario Land 2 asset, post it in the comments down below. I don't see a Mario Land 2 asset. Come on, bro. What's it called? The Carrot Man would have been ideal. But there you have it. The English Super Mario, no, what's this called? Let's see again. The Nintendo Museum Official Book, Volume 1, Special Feature. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I do this for a living. If I don't get 100 comments on this, I'm losing my house. Please subscribe. Thank you.